everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery, and today we're going to be doing this super cute mug rug. I really don't like the colors I did. They're nice and bright. The pink was for Lynn, I guess. Monogram thread with crossed needles, for sure. I forgot to get my silver bling out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. And ready for the colors? Da 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 da.
Ooh, nice.
Isn't that pretty?
I love it.
So I've got a dark kind of purple in the machine and turquoise, which I think will be cool, and maybe a little bit white in the center. So I thought that would be fun. I was going to pick something yellow. I'm like, no, I just don't like the yellow. I could have done better. Lynn, hello, Lynn. Isabel, hello. Marissa, hello. Yes, it is Happy Monday. It's Mug Rug Monday. There we go. Shannon, hello. And Cheryl, hello. Vivian, oh, I love that name. That's my favorite aunt's name.
Vivian.
Vivi. We used to call her Vivi. She was so sweet. So, we're going to make this mug rug, but first, I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek. This is what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. This is just one example. I wanted to see it stitch out. It's cross-stitch designs. And I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of fun. I have some hearts, some multicolor designs. What I'm going to do is give you guys the cross-stitch design and the mug rug design. So I'm going to keep going on that, and I want to get into like the old kind of, you know, when they actually used to do it by hand. So,
hand embroidery.
well, yeah, and they have very specific, like, think of the Christmas designs with the deer, and that's what I want to do. Excuse me. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but for the first test stitch, now one thing I'll tell you, it's very stitch intense, but it's not dense at all. It takes a little while for all these little stitches, and it's good coverage, and you can still see the background, but it's not dense. So I really like that, for sure. I really like it. So it was a good test. I will be making more, and I've got a couple more to go and send them to the testers so we can get doing them. I'm not going to be doing a live with them because it's just all stitching.
Can you show that on the other camera?
Why?
It's just a little clearer and easier to see.
Okay, so we're switching to the other camera?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, just so they can see it for a second. They get a better idea of it.
Isn't that cute?
The desk cam doesn't pick it up quite as nice.
Yeah, it's kind of far away. It's on the ceiling, so. Isn't that cute? Can we
Awesome.
see it?
Yep.
Closer? There. Well, now, don't complain about that view. That's pretty good.
That's a good view.
You can see the cross stitches.
You sure can.
Isn't that neat?
All right, back to the desk if you're ready.
Yep. That was actually a really good way of showing it because you can really see it. Now, I used a solid background, and I think that made it look really good. So, all right, oh yeah, that I can see it now. There's a delay for us.
It's much better.
I did cross stitch for years the old way. It's very time consuming. Magnifier. It looks great. No magnifier. It looks like tatted or crocheted lace. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's kind of hard to do, but it's fun, actually. I'm starting to get the hang of it. So there'll be lots of Valentine's hearts. There'll be the flowers, whole bunch of things. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for suggesting about changing cameras, because that is perfectly clear, for sure. For sure. So, why don't we get started on this? There's a couple of appliques to do, and some stitching. So, let's get at it. Let's go to the Luminaire 2. And I'll tell you guys what I have going on. So this is a satin stitch finish. mug rug. There's only 3 kinds of finish: the satin stitch, the folded fabric, and the flip one. So this one's the satin stitch, so we are using WSS so we can get rid of all of it when we're done. And 5x7 hoop, it fits in there. And let's start with our placement. So the idea of it, I put the OML initials in it, but you can, skip them and put your own in there, or just one letter, or leave it blank. I think it would look fine that way too. So whatever you need. So that's our placement. Boop, boop, boop. I need to remember to put the start and stop points at the top so the hoop is a little easier to use.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't work on it sideways though, so I don't think of it that. Like, I don't think of it, just period, I don't think of it. There we go. So, warm and natural batting, it's always nice to have a little bit in there. Kind of makes it nice and soft. It's not very thick. So, I'm happy for that. And it's going to stitch it around twice, and then we're going to grab the Tula pink scissors. See, you can see the purple there. It's so perfect. I've been just top of my game for matching threads lately.
Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't always work that way, but yep. Alright, do the little dance there, Captain Jack Luminaire 2, and let's go back to the desk. Back to the desk? Okay. I'm not going to be lazy today. Often I'm lazy and I don't trim everything till the end, but...
Don't cut the googly eyes.
How can I cut the googly eyes? They're stuck to the hoop.
You were close.
I'm... Oops! Really, Dawn?
Here, let me have more coffee.
Yes! It's the end of the day, Dawn. Don't cut the googly eyes. I'm going to put a picture up of you, and it's going to say that. Don't cut the googly eyes. Because, wow. You got to be careful what you say in this house, because I will bug him for a month.
You do. I'm still dealing with
some of the stuff. Con-Hactor, that was 10 years ago.
I know.
One of Don's first stitch outs, and he spelled contractor Con-Hactor and finished it all. And
wrong.
He was going to send it out, and Sam and I laughed at him and laughed and laughed, and then we laughed some more. So whenever he says something, we just look at him and say Con-Hactor. He is not amused most of the time, are you, Don?
The teasing I get in this house.
Yeah, well, you're the only guy dealing with it.
I know.
It's just, I told you that. It's just who I am. Sam fell down the stairs when her legs were growing, and she threw, what were we having?
Swiss chalet.
Swiss chalet, and she threw it everywhere, so I fed it to Don. He got floor chicken that day. You remember that?
Yeah.
And he's eating it, and he said, "Did I get the floor chicken?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, not me, man." All right, let's go back.
5 seconds.
It was a little more than 5 second rule. All right, now we're gonna stitch the fabric down.
Did you use Insulbright instead of batting?
So you could. It's a little bit expensive, and mostly we use it for like the pot holders or trivets, they're called. But yeah, you can use it certainly. Some people use felt on the back, or they add a little bit of vinyl on the back. So whatever you prefer. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim this. I'm trying to be really good today. So back to the desk. No more Dawn jokes. Dawn.
Don't pick on Dawn.
Every day is pick on Dawn. They don't do it enough.
No.
You're not supposed to comment anyways. You're the man behind the curtain. So get behind your curtain.
Pay no attention.
To the man behind. Misha said that, didn't she?
She did.
Awesome. All right. Don and I are pretty tired. If you can't tell, I don't know what we're so tired about, but we're tired. So tired we took yesterday off, which doesn't happen too often. So I'm not really having a great trimming day. However, I'm not going to worry about it too much because I know my wonderful Satin Stitches are going to fix everything up. So I will put my scraps away. Let's see if this is enough. It is. Oh, barely. It's going to be fabric, chicken. All right. We can do it. All right, let's go back to the machine, Dawn. And we're going to get the applique out of the way right away. Today. I think I said enough, maybe. So, next is our spool of thread. I really love that background fabric.
Yeah, it's nice and bright.
So that's our placement. And now we are going to do our, it's just a little applique, so I'm going to be frugal without playing chicken. And this is all part of a, what's it called? Layer cake. Wow, that's how tired I am. One layer cake, and that's why all the colors match so perfectly. I love doing that. And these are just scraps. And I keep all my scraps with the same layer cake. It just makes it so much easier to do something like this. You just use your scraps up. And you don't have to, you know, go searching for them. Back to the desk, Dawn. Alright, so this is our next trim. Awesome. And let's not take our little bit of turquoise. That's going to look really good. Lynn, you should make one of these. I think you'd like it. Lynn is really, really top-notch at doing applique and mug rug. She's almost the queen of. Does not look good. What do you think, Dawn?
I like it.
I think it's good. Now we are going to have satin stitches. They're not quite as thick, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I am going to get the fluffies off for Judy quilt because she doesn't like them. All right, let's go back. All right, and now we are going to stitch the thread detail. I'm going to keep my purple because it's going to look good. Let's see. Satin Stitches hide it all. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Yeah, maybe we'll have to make adjustments to the dust cam. It's kind of weird. That one looks so much better. So, let's see. Rhyming. Love the fabric. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I don't know what else I would use the clamshell / mermaid design, depending on which way you put it. I went for the clamshell. So if it was the other way around, it would be kind of like a mermaid thing. I don't know where else I would use it, but purple is nice. So this is our thread that's coming off the spool, and I love it. Super cute design. Easy stitch, too. Oh, so glad that purple shows up so well. I'm continuing with my Valentine's hands, nails. Ooh, look at my purple matches. It matches perfectly, my little purple hearts.
You planned it.
Yes. No, I didn't. If I plan it, it doesn't work out. It just I did these for Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And then I did the hot pink today, this morning. Beautiful thread everywhere. And we're going to have to decide if it's going to be purple on the outside or turquoise. We'll have to wait and see how it looks, but I'm loving the colors. All right, we're going to leave the purple in. Now we're going to do the satin stitches around the outside. Just the left and right, because the top and bottom we're going to stitch over it a little bit. So you won't be able to see the raw edges. I maybe should have done it raw edge applique too. That would be cute. Perfect match, says Gail. I know. Bag making. Karina, are you making more bags? Let's see. Karina says no embroidery for the next few weeks. Machine needed a service. Aww. You still have a sewing machine though, so show us what you're stitching. Sewing, because that would be awesome. Awesome. Any more sew-alongs with Lynn? Not at the moment, because we're kind of not in lockdown, but it's getting pretty bad, so we're gonna err on the side of caution. It's because Lynn and I have to sit right beside each other. I don't know if she likes Captain Jack. What? Omicron cooties.
Oh, no.
Omicron girl cooties. I don't know if Lynn likes the Luminaire. I don't know. We had fun doing Kimberbell stuff though.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Look how quickly that's stitched. Perfect. Now I need to do the spool, and instead of a brown that will stand out so much, I'm going to use white because I think that would look better. So a tan I wouldn't think would look good. I had originally pulled like a dark brown, but I think when you look at it, that's all you're going to see. So I don't want to do that. So let's do white. Let's do white. It's like a white spool of thread. Not a wooden spool. It's going to be a plastic one. Biodegradable plastic one. Something like that. So, get that on there. Now this is just some fill stitches. Hopefully the purple isn't going to show through too much, but I'm sure I got a whole bunch of underlay going on, so it should be good. I'm going to put the magnifier on. Is that good, Dawn? I don't often have to adjust it, but yeah, it's way washed out. It's my hands that do it. Oh, yeah. Why don't you get the white balance correct and then take it off automatic? You're using the yeah, because I don't like that. It's getting better. It's getting better. What are we chatting about here? I liked Captain Jack, Lynn said. Okay, I'm glad. I thought maybe he scared you, but miss seeing you both doing projects. Yeah, I kind of made Lynn step outside her comfort zone, and she did a great job. We made a bookmark, and we did a really cool towel. So that was a lot of fun. I think it, you know, a little bit nerve-wracking for Lynn, but she did a great job for sure. The Luminaire is great, but I'm more of a single machine for each job person. I have 2 Genome Embroidery and 1 small sewing. Yeah, we won't tell you how many machines we have, right? No, I gotta get Ragnar going. I made a new quilt design, so I'd like Ragnar to stitch it out, and I'm gonna put Ragnar on the cross stitch because he can just stitch away, which is cool. Never have bought a layer cake yet. Oh no, I gave Lynn one for Christmas and she loved it. I let her pick which one, and she had fun going through my stash and picking one, and it's super handy. They're just, I really enjoy using them. It's a lot of fun, especially the bee ones. I enjoyed that one. It's awesome. Sharon says, I'm late, but I'm here. Hello, everyone. Hello. Ronog. Hello, Ronog. Hello. It's the winter bench buddy. Had to start small. Oh, for Kimberbell? Santa Sam got me Santa said, well, she did well. She said, what do you want? I said, Kimberbell. She's like, oh, where do I said, told her the name of it. She's like, okay, which ones do you have? I said, not many. And she got me one for my birthday, which was the end of November. And she got me another one for Christmas. So I have oodles of Kimberbell to stitch. So I should probably get on that. I can't convince my hubby to let me get a layer cake. The price is prohibitive. If you go on Missouri Star, every day they have a quilter's deal, and you may be able to get one for like $15 or $20. They have, I know today they have the charm squares for, I don't remember how much it was. It's just way less than what you can get in Canada. I want the Missouri Star to send me my stuff. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff. Some books so I can learn. No. And there's something in there for you, and there's something in there for Lynn.
For me?
For you!
What did I get?
Well, I'm not telling you. I was waiting for it to get here.
Christmas present?
No. I'm just gonna take the magnifier off because I need to change the thread. Oh, I'm gonna bang it around too, apparently. Sorry. I'm gonna change the thread. I am glad I did the white. I quite like it. And I'm gonna put the King Star Metallic for the needles. That's the next thing that's coming up. Yay! Double yay. It's perfect for these needles. I kind of, when I was designing it, I kind of had King Star Metallic in mind for that. And it's awesome. Alright, I'm going to put the magnifier back on so we can watch the bling stitch. So, let's go.
Bling stitch.
Bling is stitching, and hopefully we can see the bling, because we're awful close up. So there we go. Oh, time for a sip of tea. Ah, I can see what the problem is. So, I probably broke a needle? No, I did not break a needle. So, thanks for stopping, machine. It is, the thread is caught. Didn't come off properly. So, what I'm going to do is gently pull it out the wrong way. I know I did that. Oh, it's getting stuck on the bottom. Darn it. Alright, now it's coming up.
Break a needle, I think.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. Yes, I did. Alright, well. Are we having fun yet?
Yes.
Well, I needed to change it anyways. I have some dime 7511 needles. So, yeah, now I really need to find the other part for it, but
yeah,
let me
just a tiny piece, wouldn't it? Because it didn't look like it was broken, but
yeah,
just a tip on it.
that's okay. Oh, I can't even pull out these needles. So yeah, listen to your machine. I was just turning back to turn it off, but it stopped before I could do that, so that's fine. But that was the problem. So put your foot down, put your needle up. It only goes in one way. Hand tighten it. Put your foot back up again. Just makes it a whole lot easier. And I pulled out a whole bunch of thread because it may or may not have been damaged, like pulled. So now we're at the clean part. And again, I'm just going to take a quick look for that piece. Oh, I'm pretty sure I found it. Yep, it's on the floor now. Huh. Weird. So, alright, I think we're in the clear. I'm pretty sure it fell. So I'm just making sure. Now you can see here this is the underlay, but because the thread was caught, it really didn't stitch much. So we're going to have to rewind. Rewind. And I'm going to rewind the whole way so it starts at the beginning. So I really needed to change the needles. Sorry, Captain Jack. Fair enough. I'm going to keep an eye on this thread and make sure it's coming off the spool nicely, but ooh, the silver shows up nice too. So it wasn't the metallic thread or anything like that. It just simply got caught up. It can happen with any thread, for sure. There we go. I'm going to put that back on so we can see. That's just close up with the bling. Yeah, and it's all in one piece, all the sides of it. Now, dare I sip my tea like I was? Go on, Captain Jack. Lynn said she liked you. I think he needed a new needle. I probably need to clean them too, for sure. Try a magnet to find the tiny bit. If it's strong enough, it'll pick it up, but not over the machine. I have magnets near my machine all the time, and I don't think anything's stronger than the I don't know hoop. The Brother 5x7 hoop. Man, it grabs my scissors and almost rips them away. I found it, so I'm okay. Usually I can find it, and as long as you do, you collect all the pieces. It was just a tiny piece, and when I pulled the hoop out, I saw it, and then it fell. So I'm not gonna find it, but I know I saw it. And now we're just purring along beautifully. So we're almost done. We have another applique after this and the monogram. So like I said, you can skip the monogram if you want. You don't have to put it in there. I added OML just to show you guys placement where it goes, right? So yeah, look at that bling. Doesn't that look good? Looks better in person, I think. Cindy King. Hi, Cindy King. How often are you supposed to change the needle? I don't think there's any tried and true, 50 stitches or something like. Yeah, you can usually hear the machine. It kind of, not a loud banging, but you can tell that the needle is dull and it's struggling to get through. The machine sounds quite a bit different with the newer one on. But I've asked this question in groups, and some people insist on changing the needle for every project. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't.
I mean, you'd always have a sharp needle.
Yeah. I don't change my needles for anything. It's 7511 until it breaks. But
pretty much.
I knew this one had to be changed.
Or if it sounds extra struggly trying to get through, then it's time to change.
Yeah, it happens. All right, so I'm going to remove the magnifier. That's going to come in handy when we do some actual sewing this weekend. So I'm going to take my metallic thread off. I don't ever want to waste it because I love it so much. Boop. And I, for this one, am going to put the gorgeous turquoise on. So we still have to decide, Dawn, if we are going to do the outside purple or turquoise. Let me see how the...
I saw one person said turquoise.
I'm thinking bringing out the turquoise, but there's also that secondary stitch that looks so pretty. I can do that in the purple.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is just the placement. I think the turquoise is so
says
great.
That she finds she has to change about 500,000 stitches because it makes like a popping noise going through the stabilizers, and then
Yeah, you can hear it. It's very subtle, but you're going to hear it. I just never look at how many stitches or, you know, how much time has gone by. I probably could, but... So, placing my fabric down, which is going to look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Stitch it down. Yeah, isn't it great?
it is.
I know. I know. So, okay, let's go back to the dust done so I can trim that up. Delightful. So, only a few colors in this and only a couple of appliques. I think this would look good with just about any colors. I was gonna do Halloween, but then I decided probably not. I'm trying to do bright and happy colors, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Bright and spring, even though it's January and we're freezing our butts off. You know what I mean.
We need a little warmth. That's good.
I do think that looks gorgeous. All right, terrible trimming day though. Back to the machine, Dawn. And I am going to skip the monogram because I usually end up giving these away. So, and now I'm going to do the satin stitches. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. Oh, zigzag stitches. Thank you, because that pushes down my crappy trimming. So it should be almost perfect. Oh, I just love the zigzags before the satin. It's awesome. So, what's going on in the chat? I've recently changed to using Oregon Teflon coated needles for sticky stabilizers. 1 million stitches. Oh! See, I just never count. I probably should. Sticky stabilizer, or even the heat and bond, I find takes a toll on the needles. The other thing I'm going to do right after the live is I'm going to clean out the bobbin area. Because if you let that get dusty, it's like a 2-minute job with your little brush. If you let it get dusty or fluffies in it or pieces of needle, then your machine doesn't work quite as well. It can block some sensors and whatnot. It's a good idea to clean that out for sure. So the needles, I usually use the Schmetz ones, but I've kind of run out of them. So I ended up getting some needles from Dime. So these are the ones that I'm using. 7511, and they say sharp on them, so. Yeah, well, the bobbins from Dime are so fantastic. I just thought it would be great to kind of match them up. Oh yeah, that turquoise is awesome.
Sharon's asking about the meat blocks, 10, 11, and 12.
The what? Meat?
Blocks.
Meat,
Yeah, she
meat.
wants to know if you're going to have them soon because she'd like to finish up her quilt.
Well, I guess I kind of need to get on that, don't I? I've been kind of focusing on needlepoint, cross stitch. So, yes, I will get on it. I have some good ideas, so I have it all written down somewhere.
This is turning out really nice. I like it.
Yeah, pretty colors. Ooh, are we ready to play applique chicken?
Was it that time?
It's that time. It's gonna be pretty close, people.
Right.
I don't know if I can do it freehand like this. No, I don't think I
Maybe a
can.
flipping tape job?
Might be a flip and tape. Cause it's, whoo. Are we gonna risk it? Nah, we're gonna flip and tape. Back to the desk.
Alright, so
Whoo! Yeah, that's too close for me. It's gonna be touch and go. But I think we got it. So be very gentle, especially with the water-soluble stabilizer. I try to tape as much as possible on the edge of the hoop because you can press in. If you press in here, you might very easily rip your water-soluble stabilizer, which is not actually the end of the world. However, just save yourself the trouble. So, and if you're not taping around the edge like I am, then you can go ahead here and push everything down because you're not, messing with stuff. All right, oh, what happened? Oh, I forgot a piece. Oh, I'm so nervous about the upcoming chicken.
I was on the ball too. You said let's and I hit the button.
Oh, let's go.
Now you're done.
Now we're going to go back. Well, that's what you get.
The man behind the curtain totally screwed up that one. Sorry.
All right, now we're going to stitch down and hope it's a good chicken day because it was a terrible trim day.
Good chicken day.
That's really close there. And I'll just make it on the other side. So now we have to trim that and then we're going to stitch the finishing. What a cute mug rug though. The fabric just makes it. Okay, deep breath. Let's go back to the desk. Oh, I did it.
Yay.
Look at how, come and look how close that is, Don.
Are you bragging?
I am. That was a tough one.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty close.
That's pretty close.
Pretty close.
Well, all right. I guess I can't have everything in one day. It's a good chicken day. So if you're very careful and slightly frugal, you can get the top and the bottom.
Oh, got my melon in the camera.
Oh. You can get the top and the bottom out of one layer cake piece, which was what I was going for, so it would all match. However, I did not pay attention as to the direction of the clamshells or mermaids. So yeah, look at this. Terrible, terrible day. There we go, trimming day. But thread chicken or fabric chicken, successful. Let's go back to the machine, Dawn. And now we're going to do our wonderful satin stitches. And I am going to leave the turquoise in because I think it'll look great. The decorative stitches, I'm going to do in either purple or silver. See how it looks. Oh, zigzag stitches. Gotta love them for sure. I use T-pins to anchor stabilizer to hoop. Yeah, it works. I don't have any need to, honestly. I think for me anyways, everything works fine just as is. I don't feel like I have to secure anything anymore. So I don't even worry about it. Less work. Go Sue go. All right, Elizabeth cheering me on. All right, all right. That was fun. My embroidery buddy is watching Sue again. Would that be the cat, the kitty, I think, right? The direction doesn't matter. No one sees both top and bottom at the same time. No, I know. I just would have liked it going the same way, but you're right. Doesn't matter. That is a minor detail. All right, zigzag stitches. Beautiful. Now we're working on the satin stitches. Beautiful. Yeah, we try not to sweat the small stuff. Little boo-boos, you just won't see them. It's not a big deal. It's not... You see them, but other people won't. I made a few mistakes with Mom's Stitch Delight Hoffman flower. And I was Not upset, but I was like, darn it, I need to do better on the next one. But no one's ever going to notice. I notice. It just screams at me, but I just ignore it. Is the satin done in Kingstar? No, but I could have, you know. I do have turquoise Kingstar. It's just the same turquoise thread as the circle in the middle. But I could have. Yes, it was the kitten. She loves the sound of the machines running. Aww, that's sweet. We had barky dogs all day, so I'm kind of glad that they're quiet. I know, it was Ogie. I know. They're good boys. It's too cold to take them anywhere. But they're good. Yeah, we must not speak about them. For sure. Yeah, that is looking good. It's just a fun, cute design. Not a Brat says, looking good, Sue. Thank you. I aspire to retain my Queen of Mug Rugs crown for the year 2022.
There's a good question.
What?
Bobbin Hatch.
Yes?
Sue.
You didn't see me change it?
Sue.
Like you ever changed the bobbin.
Never.
I
don't need to, but I do.
no, it doesn't. You're supposed to, before you do the satin stitches, change your bobbin to match. Now, I've been pretty good lately doing it. Today, apparently, it slipped my mind. I am not reading that, Misha. I don't know if the big dogs know that word, but the little one does for sure. No, I'm not reading it. We have done that before on a live, and it's just crazy. Especially when Gallifrey was here. He knew that word for sure. But did you change it? No, I didn't. I did not change the bobbin. I need to go to Bobbins Anonymous. I swear that I will change the bobbin when necessary. What did you say, Sue? What word did you say, Sue? I'm not saying it. I am not saying it. Sue, you will always be the queen. All right. I actually have a lot of really super cute mug rugs coming up. I've done them all till Mug Rug Monday is actually Valentine's Day, so I thought that was fun. Elizabeth, no, I didn't see you change the bobbin. I missed it. Oh, yes, Elizabeth, I did change it. She wasn't watching. My 1-year-old got a hold of scissors. That's not cool, probably. Oh, don't.
I can't say it.
The fat chicks are Maya, and I shouldn't say that. They knew that word, and they also knew chicken, which meant food, because they were kind of foodies. So
I don't think the big guys get it as much as Odie does, but Odie stirs them up and then they'll.
yeah, he makes them do the hard work, right, Odie? I think he does. Nope, not gonna say it.
Sue would say outdoors mouse.
Outdoor trash panda.
Outdoor mouse.
That's really good, actually. It's, we'll say it at the end and see if we get a reaction. Because I'm pretty sure the big dogs don't know it. Yeah. Well, they can hear the...
There are 113 people watching.
Maybe. Well, they want us to say it, so. Alright. Turquoise. I'm glad I did it.
It looks good.
Now I am gonna switch to the purple. And do the fancy stitches. So awesome.
Are you going to magnify for the purple stitches?
Do you want me to magnify for the purple stitches?
I think it would look really good, yes.
they should stand out beautifully. The other option I thought of was using the silver, but I think the purple's gonna look much better. It's a quick stitch. These are just the fancy stitches. Is that good?
Oh, yeah, except for blue and the whites again. And it's all manual now. Why is it blue and whites?
All right, here we go. It's a going. Awesome. You're trying so hard to get her to say it. Oh, I'm gonna, but I don't. It's a habit with us, but both the big dogs, George Cooney and Beetlejuice. He's a coon hound, so I wanted to call him Cooney. But anyway, I still like it. The kids opposed, but they don't live here, so meh. I thought it was funny. He's a treeing walker coonhound, so I said George Cooney. I thought that would be good. But they're rescue dogs, and I don't think they do enjoy chasing them. I just don't think they know the word.
Lynn says her dog knows what that word is, and she's sitting right beside her.
Oh, I'll be careful then, Lynn. Happy music! Let's go back to the desk, Dawn. So, look at that. The purple is beautiful around it. And because I changed the bobbin, the back is perfect too. For sure. I know. Elizabeth says, I think you should call him George Cooney. Yeah, it was just kind of my sense of humor. So, I hope you guys will enjoy stitching this out. And you can see the difference that using a really good fabric set makes. Keep in mind too, there is a bonus design and it's the same shape, but it has quilting. So you can make a monogram one and then a quilting one is fine. I just thought it would be fun. So even without the monogram, I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I like it's just a circle monogram font, but I definitely like the colors better on this one.
For sure.
Yeah, and I used the silver, by the way, so it's pink and silver on this one. And the two colors that I used, because I only used silver, white, turquoise, and purple. I'm really happy with it. So I hope you guys have a ton of fun stitching it out. I like the size. I like everything about it. So hang on to the end if you want to hear the word and the ruckus that's going to happen. But thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys have fun time stitching. I hope you guys will join me on Saturday for something a little different. And now for something completely different. I'm really happy with this. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
Squirrel!
Yeah, here they come. Go open the door. Did you hear them?
Squirrel! Get it,
They
squirrel.
did! Oh, that's Odie.
Get it, Odie. Squirrel. Go get it. Yeah, go get it.
Oh, that's Beagle excited. All right. Well, that's your surprise.
There you go, everyone. Have a
Thanks,
good day.
everyone. Bye.